Today we will be testing the Elliot Wave 3 Finder.
But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon.
Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Elliot Wave 3 Finder. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 51 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 717 indicators, with 289 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Okay, so today's indicator is the Elliot Wave 3 Finder. And you can see it here on the bottom of the screen. And so basically the short version of this indicator is it is trying to locate the Elliot wave, the third Elliot wave in the kind of Elliot wave series, I guess you could call it. If you want to know more about it, you can go to the indicators page, read up on it, and search a little bit more about the Elliot waves. And so basically what we have is when we get that third Elliot wave, it then will do a coloration of the background. So you can see how it does this purple background here. If I scroll back, it does a light blue background here. And so really what we're looking for is this coloration right here in the background. The Elliot wave, there's multiple different varying opinions on the Elliot wave and how it can be used, but basically the kind of short version is that you look for waves in price action, and typically you'll get one wave, two wave, three wave, and it will kind of at the third wave start to maybe show when a reversal will be taking place. And again, there's a whole theory behind the wave action that takes place in price action. But in my opinion, you can often find that the third wave is a sign of momentum and price continues to move in that particular direction. It doesn't necessarily reverse itself. Not always, but sometimes, and sometimes we can utilize that. So what again we're looking for is this coloration in the background. And when we get a purple coloration in background coloration, then we are going to go short. When we get a light blue background coloration, then we are going to go long. And so that's the basic setup that we're looking for. We might test this another way. We'll see. Let's go ahead and test it this way first, see what we can get out of it. And yeah, we'll figure it out after that. So let's go ahead and get on with testing and see what we can get. All right, so the first signal that we get is a long signal. You can see we get that light blue coloration here to the background. And it's right as we are nearing the end of this push right here, right at the top of it as price rolls over and makes a really strong push to the downside there. That one does come out and come down and stop us out, unfortunately. Then we pick up a short right here. Again, we get that coloration of the background, if I could speak properly, that purple coloration there. You can see that we get the signal right there on that candle, but we get this really heavy pullback right here, this real long candle, and it comes up just far enough to stop us out. So that one does stop us out. Again, unfortunately, let's go ahead and continue on. All right, we then pick up a short right here on this one. Again, you can see that coloration in the background there, that purple coloration of the background. Enter here, we get a little bit of consolidation, a slight correction before we get this push to the downside right here. That is enough to come down and get us to our take profit. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things will get too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. All right, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. That comes in an Excel version and a PDF version, and you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates, and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. Hit this in focus. Let's go ahead and count it out, see what we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we have 12 trades all together. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 winning trades. And so that is not going to meet the 60% criteria that we're looking for. Like I said, this one is an interesting indicator, and so it can kind of go both ways. It's similar to the RSI, and so there are many instances with the RSI when it gets to the overbought or the oversold area, it just continues to chug along in the direction that it was going in without a care in the world. And there are other times where it really is a good sign of where a price correction will take place or a trend direction change. And so with these indicators, it seems like there are that kind of 50-50 mix, not exactly 50-50, but that mixture of where there are times when it just continues to plug forward and other times where it works really well. But I mean, that can be said for just about any other indicator as well. And so for now, though, this one is going to go on the no list. And like I said, I might test it in the next video another way. I'm not really sure yet. Play around with it just a little bit and see about that. But yeah, for now, it's going to go on the no list, and we'll move on to the next video from here.